Before we start this video off, I want to ask y'all boys, please hit that like and subscribe button. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers, so let's get that goal before the end of the year, man. I'm excited. I hope y'all boys excited too. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Today is going to be a cool topic on the channel, so stay tuned for more, man. And we finna have some crazy content coming also, so yeah, y'all boys tap in, y'all boys subscribe and hit that like button. Let's get it. Alright, so the last DLC was Shinobi, and what I got to say about this is the community wasn't exactly happy about it. I even talked to a former dev about this, and then he said that this DLC was just kind of pushed out and it wasn't really worked on really well. So yeah, it was pretty obvious that this DLC wasn't even like worked. It was just pretty much like a cash grab, if that makes sense to y'all, because y'all know how Bandai is at this point with this game. This game is pretty much a joke at this point, but I mean the next DLCs could be way better, and they could even be way worse, you know what I'm saying? But that's what we're gonna talk about today, so let's get straight into it. Now there's 3 characters that I truly think are gonna be the next DLCs. Just from talking to the former developer, you could kind of get just an idea of probably what could come in the game. Now these are not official in any type of way. Once again, he was also a former dev. Now he wasn't an official dev, and plus I'm just gonna be giving thoughts on other characters that I think might come to the game. And so starting off with the first character, I'm gonna say Dari. Now just from talking to the former developer, he was saying that the gauntlets, the lightning gauntlets or the Raikage gauntlets, I don't know the real name of them, but y'all know what I'm talking about. He said those were supposed to actually come with Dari DLC, and Dari never came. So the point I'm trying to get at is that Dari could still possibly be in the files of the game, and it could possibly just drop him because they probably have him already prepared for release but just never released him. And that's also going to be why I'm going to be talking about the 2 other characters that I think is going to come in the game. It's pretty much the same issue as this character, but Dari has a huge possibility of coming into the game because we have his whole fighting style basically, in a sense, because of his gauntlets. And then those were supposed to come with his DLC, but they never did because he never got a DLC. So they just pretty much dropped him in the Ninja Tool shop. But let's get on to the next character. Alright, for the next character is going to be Titon. Now, Titon also got an SS Plus weapon that came, but we never got her DLC. Now, this could potentially mean that her character is still in the files because, as I talked to the former developer, he was saying that she was supposed to be a DLC character, but she never came. She was supposed to be included in the last season because there was only 3 characters, and there was supposed to be 3 more included. So that also was probably suspicious to y'all. Why was there only 3 characters in that season pass? But now it all makes sense because 3 characters got scrapped, and we're going over the 3 characters that got scrapped first, and then we pretty much going to go all over the other characters that I think will be cool in game, like more prediction type. But her character could still definitely be in the file, so that's why she's on this list, because we got her SS weapon, and that basically did give us her fighting style. So we have a huge potential of just getting her DLC in the game since it's already in the files, and it can just pretty much just release it. Now, I feel like this DLC would be like a what's her name? I feel like this DLC would be like a Tamari type DLC, and anybody could really pretty much just see that Titon doesn't really have any much Jitsu potential, so it could probably be like Tamari, and I won't see a lot of people using her. She might not be a good DLC at all. I can really see her being a goated DLC. Now her ultimate might low-key be cool, but other than that, bro, I'm not seeing anything too cool from Titon being a DLC. So in my prediction, she won't be coming because there's nothing much you could do with her, but there's also a huge chance that she might, just because she's already in the files. So that's just my thoughts on it. So you guys can comment down below too what's your thoughts on it, but that's just my thoughts on that right there. Let's get to the next character. For the 3rd character is gonna be Shino. Now, as y'all boys know, Shino's SS weapon is coming in the next update, so they might as well just go ahead and drop his DLC with him for next month. So the new DLC comes from the range of November to December. So I think they might actually add Shino in here because we're getting his weapon, so it's only right they just go ahead and add more content for Shino. Shino is also still in the files because once again, he was a DLC character that was supposed to release but never did, so he's definitely still in the files, and he's most likely ready for release. Now Shino would be an amazing character in my opinion. I feel like there's a lot of potential. How his ultimate, I feel like his ultimate would be like Conan's ultimate, or the insect ultimate itself in this game. There is an insect ultimate. I can't remember who it's from though, but there is an insect ultimate in this game, and I feel like it would be somewhat similar to that. Also, the jutsus I feel like it'd just be a range type. I think the developer said it was for range type as well. So there's a huge possibility that Shino could be in this game and possibly even a range type character. But in my opinion, Shino is not hype enough for this game's revival. So they're most likely going to bring another character that has a lot of fans like Shisui. Shisui has a lot of fans, so they might just have to scrap Shino again, bro. But the community loves Shino, but it's not as like the other characters, and that's just the truth. I ain't gonna lie. Let's get into the honorable mentions now. Alright, so one thing about Shinobi Striker is they love to add remakes of characters. We got so many versions of Sasuke. We got so many versions of who else? Naruto. We got 2 versions of Shisui. So this is what finna sound crazy, but I think they gonna add a last battle Sasuke, or Sasuke the last. Now they like, y'all pretty much know who Sasuke the last is. His hairstyle is even in the game, but Sasuke the last is a menace, bro. He's an actual crazy in the show, man. He was using planetary devastation. He stopped the whole attack from hitting the village and everything, bro. So I think they're gonna add Sasuke the last, and they might just give him some type of Amaterasu type jutsu, and probably like a different type of fireball jutsu or something, or probably a jutsu that has some type of planetary devastation or something. Might give him a new ninja tool, a new weapon, new all that, bro. Just pretty much just get the adult, not Sasuke, but just switch him up just like a very little, you know what I'm saying? Like maybe an advanced type of Rinnegan or something, bro. But yeah, that's just my thought on that. I put him as an honorable mention. Now let's get into the other 2 honorable mentions. Alright, for the next DLC, I think it's gonna be Momoshiki or some type of Shiki family, like Kenshiki or somebody. And the reason I say this is because we got their fighting style. We literally have their fighting style with the SS plus weapon, right? So we might get the Momoshiki, and the Momoshiki DLC has been talked about a lot throughout the history of this game, and a lot of people want Momoshiki in this game. So I definitely think Momoshiki is gonna come. And if the right time to do it, the right time is now. We even got Kaguya. I wouldn't really relate Kaguya to Momoshiki, but it has kind of the same similar look, I'm not gonna lie. But just imagine the potential for Momoshiki or any type of Shiki character from their bloodline, bro. That would go so crazy. They even had Ishiki, and they did an excellent job with that. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Let's get into the final prediction of this video. I hope y'all boys stay tuned. I hope y'all boys locked in. Let's get it. And for the final DLC, I think they're gonna add another Madara, but this time Madara is gonna be based more off his Susanoo, like they did with Shisui. Shisui's DLC, his new DLC, the defensive type DLC, that was based off more of his Susanoo than any type of like just attacker type, not DLCs but jutsus. Y'all boys know what I mean, because we had his Susanoo, like his defensive type Susanoo thing with the little sickles, and then we also had his Genjutsu where you just get hit by a Susanoo after it hits the opponent. But yeah, so I think they're gonna add another Madara DLC, but this time it's gonna be based off of his Susanoo more than anything. And then they did it with his weapon already. They did it with his War Fan already. So imagine just doing that with a DLC. That would be so dope, bro. Now that concludes today's video. I hope y'all boys enjoyed this video. Make sure to hit that like and sub button, and I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. Peace out, bro. Stay blessed.